Joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Что происходит вообще?
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Как лоха.
They're here.
Just like I said. You're just in time. But be ready to run. Three, two, one.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Ничего себе.
The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Ладно, это водаю. Ну и бред. Че опять начинаешь?
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe. The sentence sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
А кто это такой вообще? Засмотрелась, да? Что происходит? Происходит.
It is preparing to carry out the death sentence.
Farina! No, I still need answers.
Не понимаю. Что происходит?
You.
Sorry. That shocked expression on your face is just too amusing.
You are not Farina.
The sweet sound of bewilderment. Marvelous. A sure sign that my attempt—
Fosolo. Why did you—
Oh, that wasn't my goal, of course. Goodness, no. The heavenly principle.
Deceiving the heaven?
It's all because of that pernicious prophecy. Dreadful, wasn't it? Everyone doomed to dissolve. One was not amused. In fact, one was positively bemused when that problem was thrust upon me by my dearest predecessor. That's the former Hydro Archon Egeria. She knew full well that the prophecy would— One defies the— So yes, as you have no doubt surmised, it was a rather— I spent a terribly long time mulling it over, alone on the ocean floor. And I was almost growing barnacles. I had to outwit the heavenly principles. Allow the I'm a genius, I know. I can only assume that's why Egeria— Although, looking back now, it was hardly the inheritance one dreams of. Between the task of saving the nation, the quotidian duties of the Hydro Archon, and not to mention the original sin. But one can only play the hand one is dealt. I did not choose this, any more than I chose.
So you were also once one of the Oceanids, transformed into a human by each...
Yes, I was. I always dreamed of becoming human. And I still do, even now. After becoming a god, I separated my divinity from my body and spirit, leaving behind only a self that was as naive and bewildered as my past self on her The me you see before you now is that divinity. And the human counterpart I left behind, she could feel joy, sorrow, and everything in between. She could be as vain and conceited. Her strengths were of a kind only a human could possess. But in my eyes, Furina's humanity was what made her perfect. She was perfectly human. Anyway, so then I cursed her. All part of the plan, of course. The plan to deceive the heavenly principle. Do you still remember the final scene of the prophecy? The Hydra Archon alone. In order that the prophecy might appear fulfilled, I invited Furina to be an actress under the curse I placed on her. So long as I, Focalor's divinity, continued to exist, she could not die. But instead, I suppose now you probably understand why.
But Furina is only human. Even though she has had a long life, her mind is no stronger than that of any other ordinary human being. I cannot begin to fathom what she has had to endure.
It has indeed. And although she is, in a sense, me in human form, it's been 500, and all along, she's been playing her part in the most unimaginably long, unbearably lonely.
Давайте-ка быстрее.
Furina.
Huh? Who's that? Who's calling me? Where?
Be not nervous. Be not afraid.
Wait a moment. You're... mirror me?
Mirror you, huh? You know what? That's not bad.
Mirror me.
The prophecy.
What prophecy? Wait. I know. The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain.
Oh.
What's going on? I can't seem to remember.
Yes, it will. And that is why I've come to you. Disaster will come to Fontaine sooner or later.
But doesn't that mean everyone will die? I'm a Fontainian just like them.
Oh, don't worry. Magical meetings exist in this world precisely to get... I will tell you how to save everyone, but you may...
Oh, so there's still hope after all. As for the suffering, well, but if the prophecy will come true, I'll also... if there were scales...
I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you.
Huh?
Don't worry, it's nothing. Listen well. Fontaine has just lost its Hydro Arc.
Play as...
That's right. You must begin a never-ending masquerade. If you can keep it up, then I shall have my way of defying this prophecy. But should your identity be revealed, then all hope.
But how will I do this? A human assuming the role of a god without being
Don't worry. What you must do is not to turn yourself into a real god. Being a human yourself, I'm sure you already know what such an entity would remember.
So,
To a cupboard.
a trial.
The hour of my execution is almost here. For the sinner, the curtain call has come. I know I may not sound it, but faced with death, I find myself a little afraid. Perhaps this is one thing both gods and humans have in common. Farewell, Nervalette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
На! Ничего не понял, ну ладно.
I, Eudex Neuvillette, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
Там бесится уже.
Considering the size of Christ, I cannot reach the power source. Unless we can find a way to attack it from within.
Выбросил.
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. It should have been my job, but It was just supposed to be a short private training session for me. I didn't think that my disciple and my master's pet would start brawling in the meantime. Well, actually, I had a feeling that it would happen at some point, but they bumped into one another earlier than I thought. What a blunder. I suppose I'll have to swing my sword 3 million times as penance.
That power.
Hyman has an idea. From what she said earlier, she must be Child's master. Skirk, right? It's just that he gave us the impression that she was the talkative person.
I simply did not have anything to say to the weak. But you, on the other hand, managed to defeat the all-devouring narwhal without using power from beyond this world, so you may speak to me as equals. I have to agree. It's a strange use of a planet's primordial waters just to raise an all-devouring narwhal. That kind of power is wasted on it. It's not cooperative. It eats too much. And I have more important things to do with my time than pet sitting. The only thing that creature has going for it is its looks. All in all, it fails as a pet.
Miss Skirk? I think you might have missed the point.
The point being...
Well, being that this pet almost destroyed an entire nation. So what sort of person is your master? Well, Child's master's master.
Oh, right. So you don't know him. Sorry, I assumed you did. His name is Sir Tologi.
Huh?
I am unfamiliar with that.
Huh. So Master isn't sufficiently famous. How should I describe him then?
The foul?
Still nothing? Well, how about the Visionary? Vetterfulnir then? Or Gold Rhine-daughter?
Ooh, that one we've heard. Rhine-daughter's part of the Hexen Circle. She's Albedo's mom, right?
Oh, so you do know that name. To be honest, I also heard all of those names and titles from my master. But I suppose you understand now, yes? My master is likely a similar sort to Rhine-daughter. They are both pursuing...
Wait, didn't you also mention a visionary person?
Actually, never mind that. I believe it expedient to inform you that the all-devouring narwhal used up nearly all its strength fighting you. Such roiling hydro energies will prove difficult for the planet's deep seas to digest. As such, the fontaine back on the surface has most likely been thrown into chaos. In other words, the prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
What?
Not to worry. Focalor has already managed to deceive the...
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only Farina will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Чё не понял? Я ничего не понимаю!
All hands, initiate emergency rescue!
Hurry!
Херня какая-то.
Look! The water's receding!
It's a miracle!
The water's receding.
We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
Are you alright?
We're saved. The prophecy was wrong.
Прикольный мульт. Мне понравился. Алло. Дай смотрю ролик. Прикольно.
Just like fireworks.
Куча лек взорвалось.